Oh, you finished? Why you didn't do that? Why you didn't do that? Why your makeup running off your face? What up, it's your boy Shirley Fun. We back, man, back on this Lost Judgment, man. Last time we was on here, man, we got one of the police detectives. You know, they said they want to collab, do an album together. No, they want to investigate together, man. They want to know what I had, so I sent them the picture of old boy when he was breathing. I'm like, look, bro, he was alive when he was here. So the crime went down here. So he told me that people want to interview Ahara, you know, that pervert police officer that told us where the body was. They want to interview him, but the police won't let him interview him. It's like they either got his back or they trying to, you know, be the ones to bust him. Whatever one. Hold on, bro. Hold on, let me handle something. What's up, nigga? You got a problem? Bit doing intro. He like, motherfucker, sir. Didn't know you was doing intro. No. Now you gonna know. No, get your ass up. Get your ass up. Hell wrong with you, nigga? Hey, big guy. Say big guy, nigga. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Yeah, like I was saying, though, man. Like I was saying. What was I saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So nobody can interview Ahara. That's the cop. But we gonna try to do it. They told him to holler at his lawyers. My niggas is his lawyers. So, you know, I'm gonna be able to get in there. Big Yagami, you know what I'm saying? I get exclusive cases. So we need to go in there and interview him, see what he know, how he know about this body before anybody else. Who is the lady? Where's the wife that's involved, you know what I'm saying? You know, because we got a whole nother bullying case going on, but they all linked up. Let's get up in here, baby. What's poppin'? What up, Big Yagami, speak
Hello?
to me.
Yagami-san,
What's
you
that?
have a minute? It's Shirosaki.
I know who it is.
Oh, I was just about to call you. I was gonna say I've got some leads on the murder. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know a Detective Watanabe, would you? From Kanagawa PD?
Oh, yes. He came asking me about the harassment case. Apparently he couldn't interview Ahara.
That's what I'm saying.
He got us instead.
Wanna know why that is? Apparently Tokyo PD suspects Ahara might be linked to the murder in some way. And since they don't want Kanagawa stealing the show, they're blocking their investigators
They're
out.
trying to get credit. I just explained
That
this to
does
y'all.
make sense.
Wasting my damn
Not
time.
in a bureaucratic way.
By the way, when's your next appointment with Ahara?
Yeah.
As soon as we're ready, honestly.
Well, tell that nigga pull
Did
up.
you want to come along?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. But I'd like to do a bit more research beforehand.
Nah,
I
bro.
want to know exactly how Ahara's crime played out.
Funny you should say that. Hoshino-kun just told me he's going to re-inspect the crime scene tomorrow.
Hey, I'm there.
He said it'd be best to plot Ahara's movement from Ikebukuro all the way to Shinjuku, where he was caught.
No kidding.
Okay.
Then I ought to go with.
If that's the case, hold on one sec.
Put that nigga on
Okay.
the phone. Tell him to pick me up.
Yagami-san?
What's up, nigga?
It's
Come
me,
get me.
Hoshino.
Come get me,
I'm
nigga.
stoked to hear you'll be helping me out tomorrow.
Man, shut up.
I'm stoked to be there.
I need a ride.
Oh, and could you bring the statements from Ahara's arrest with you? It'd be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it. We'll be starting from Ikebukuro Station, so just meet me there tomorrow.
Pick me up, bro.
Will do. See you then.
Okay, y'all. So we about to see what Ahara, pervert cop, what he was doing before he got busted. I can deal with the rest tomorrow. I think it's time to recharge. Boy, stop. Energizing button. Keep going and going. Man, I hope this geek don't talk to me. Hold on, what's in the mailbox? Oh, hold on. Yeah, let me rest. Let me go through the window and rest. I don't want him talking to me. Oh boy, he talking, don't he? I need to meet up with y'all. Yeah. Don't say nothing to him. Don't say nothing to him. Go. Holla. See you later. I got something to do. All right, let's go. The base fair. Man, stop, man. I got them yens on deck. I'm still going with it's the wife of the Aurora.
Okay, see that sign right there? Ehara was leaning on that before the incident.
Okay, what? Give a damn about that, man.
Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim.
That's what you assume.
Ehara's the
Allegedly.
man in the cap and sunglasses.
Look, that's him deciding who to attack. Damn, look at it now. He's pretty suspicious. Man, he's doing this all on purpose, bro.
So, Ahara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
Yeah, He walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m.
Yeah.
This was confirmed by the security tapes as well as when he swiped his transit card. After that, he wandered the platform an entire hour ogling women.
Pervert on the roam,
He
huh?
spent that long choosing a target?
Yeah, sick, isn't it?
And the security camera that caught him would be... that one?
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Look, it's me, report for duty, sir. Shut up. Camera, do your job. It's pretty famous for the sheer amount of foot traffic. In a station like this, the cameras almost never have a blind spot. He wanted to be seen. He sat himself right in front of it.
Anyhow, at 9:06 a.m., Ihara finally honed in on his would-be victim. Then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a 6-year-old boy.
Oh, yeah? Why she so standing out like that? Maybe she ain't on it. I'm on everything,
The
bro.
two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well. According to the victim's statement, Ihara began by rubbing her posterior with the back of his hand.
Look at him, bitch. You ain't gonna say
It
nothing.
didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
That nigga tripping.
Pretty sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it.
You gonna whoop his ass, bro?
The victim stated she was too scared to call for help, meaning she endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
Oh, yeah.
Can you send what you just showed me to my phone?
My Nokia,
Sure.
bro.
Now let's head to Shinjuku Station. Then we can watch as the jerk gets busted. Even if we did defend him
I'm
in
about to say,
court,
ain't y'all
an
defending him?
asshole's still an asshole.
You talking like you ain't defending the man.
この電車は各駅停車。
Looks like we're getting close to Shinjuku.
次は
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Well, what time was that?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
And Ihara should have been standing roughly where I am.
On the prowl. Is there anything I can conclude from looking around? Is there another camera, like pointed right at us? Okay, focus. Okay. Yeah, focus on the homeless man. Look like this is home, but he don't like to stand, like to sit. Stinking up the seats. Look at the seat. I see the heat coming from it, cause he's foul. Wow, smoking like a black and mild. Where the camera at? Okay, I'm looking for the... Hold on.
Suspicious.
Okay, let me look at him. The car's pretty empty right now, but when Ihara committed his crime, it was 180% full. Meaning that all the seats and straps were being used by a passenger. Can we look to see if he was there? What's that camera that caught him, cuz? Move. Come on, bro. You ain't gonna let me get through? Hell is those, bro? Okay, look, there you go. A security camera records the train's interior. These were installed with interior train gropers, or at the very least identify them. They got groping like that problems down there?
Ihara and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Ihara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt.
Okay.
That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
They didn't even
Yes,
put the mask
and
on,
there were also
bro.
traces of her garments on his hand during evidence analysis.
Booty residue.
Anyway, after being grabbed, Ihara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint. See, here he gets off the train and bolts across the platform. And Mamiya-san chases after him, asking people around her for help.
Uh-huh.
This is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
But I need that shmoney, right?
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Sure, take a look around you. There's more than just one camera pointed at us. They're practically everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
He knew he wasn't getting away, bro.
As for what I was saying earlier, Ihara was finally tackled right in front of those stairs.
Truck stick that man.
Oh, right. I have a diagram of the platform to show you.
Nigga, I'm here. I don't need a diagram. I'm standing here. The fuck is this?
So Ihara gets off the train here, and then gets apprehended here.
Yeah.
How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were weaving their way through the crowd.
So he's slow as hell.
The whole scene was very chaotic. Even after Ihara was caught, the train was stalled 20 minutes until the area was deemed safe.
Oh, he's trying to stall the train, man.
Hey, You think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
Now, come on, bro.
Good idea.
Do your geekiness.
Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ihara was detained.
Okay. So,
That's where he got tackled. So if you could let me know whenever you see a camera. I can mock it up on our diagram here.
bruh, I see 4. Camera! Fuck ass nigga. Camera.
What the?
Camera.
Suspicious.
See what? You can't do this yourself, bruh? I think they said y'all was on the Gondar law office on the case, not me. Damn, bruh, move.
5 minutes later.
Alright,
Okay, looks like we got all the cameras.
Let's go,
Our
man.
diagram is now complete.
run it up, man. Okay, the diagram represents the station at the time of the groping. Ahara got off the train around 9:12 a.m. on October 7th. From the boarding area, he ran in the direction of the arrow. Then he was tackled by concerned citizens. Okay, so he ran that way, escape path.
Now we'll pencil in the camera locations and what directions they're pointing.
Well, do your thing, bruh. Bow. Okay, so each of the orange areas represent a security camera field of view.
Hey,
What's up, bro? What y'all want me to do? Is there anything I can take note of while I'm looking at the overhead view?
what the?
This is a blind spot right here. He stayed in camera view.
What the?
He went
Suspicious.
to big ass camera view.
What the?
Okay, this is where Ahara got tackled by witnesses. Multiple others on the scene documented this with their smartphone cameras. So he went to a platform where everybody gonna be at. That's what I'm thinking. This is what they call eyewitness footage. I bet the TV stations shell out for this sort of things. Hell yeah. What's that? Those dots part of the arrow indicate a blind spot between the cameras. Okay, that's a blind spot. Okay, so it's one blind spot, bruh. All these blind spots over here. This nigga chose the camera way. I'm telling you. And he could have went down
So
the
this
steps.
was the general situation when Ihara committed his crime.
On the game.
What do you think, Yagami-san?
That nigga wanted
Anything
to
of
say-
note?
Yeah.
Do you think Ihara and Mamiya-san were riding the train pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. She was here every weekday. Same goes for Ihara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly, he was going to see his wife, even though they're separated.
Uh-huh. Separated.
Did he ever say why he wandered around the platform for an hour?
He said the thought of his wife had him flustered, and he couldn't force himself to board the train.
Oh, yeah?
He always had an excuse ready for anything you asked him, including the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but the evidence said otherwise. There wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Nigga on camera.
Safe to say he did it. But on the same day, he knew his son's bully would be murdered in Ijincho.
He was going over there with the wife to do it.
Pretty
He
clear
got
it wasn't a spontaneous
he
need to
punked
grab
out,
some ass.
didn't want to go, so he got himself put in
I
jail.
agree. It's almost like all the commotion around the harassment might have been planned out.
Told you that, bruh.
Maybe everything was, even down to getting captured.
Duh. He went to the busiest spot,
Yeah.
huh?
You really played everyone by turning harassment into an alibi for murder. No matter how much evidence points to him as a killer, he can deny it with complete immunity.
Yeah.
This is getting crazier by the minute.
At the very least, he had something to do with it. Some connection. But I can't imagine he'll talk.
Let's
Whatever his
handle this.
plan is, it's pretty clear Ihara is committed.
To what? Getting revenge for his son?
I think so.
Who do you think his accomplices could be?
This woman,
Ihara's a veteran cop.
his ex,
Think maybe he knows how to hire an actual assassin?
the wife, dude.
If so, he could have just paid for his revenge, right?
Sure. But assassins cost an arm and a leg. He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
Yeah, well, you got that
No,
money?
he barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit against the school.
Not so.
Okay. I've gone to the scenes of both the murder and the train groping. That should be all places I need to see. Y'all look, okay. So he was supposed to go with the wife to handle business, catch a body, you know what I'm saying? But he turned into a bitch. And it was like, you know what, I'm about to get caught for groping so I could be in jail because I know this is about to go down. And they're going to be looking at me the first person they're going to look at is him. So they're like, hey, bro, I'm groping you. And got caught in public, so he go to jail. And the wife got it done, the ex-wife. Capiche that nigga. Let's go. What's poppin'?
Hey, it's
Big y'all.
Shirosaki.
Yeah.
What's up, sorry,
I
son?
got caller ID, ho.
I'm scheduling an interview with Ahara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center.
Okay.
We'll take a taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Yeah.
Sounds good. But I need to head back to Ijincho for now.
Send me a limo.
Something you forgot to do?
VIP.
Yeah. It involves Ahara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's suicide.
Uh-huh.
So I want to confirm if Mikoshiba really bullied the kid. And the best person to ask happens to be down in Ijincho.
Uh-huh, that
All right.
girl.
Then I'll let you get to it.
Cool. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, so we about to go to Saw and Say. I think Sawi, the teacher. Okay, Mr. Ahara. Yeah, I think I saw everything there was to see at each of their crime scenes. Now all that's left is getting Sawa Sensei to talk. The key will be learning what happened with Ahara's son 4 years ago. She ain't gonna talk, bruh. She shook. She too shook, y'all. She ain't gonna talk. Let's go. What y'all niggas on? Yay. Y'all want a problem? What's up? Where's she at? She on the second floor, I believe. I know where my baby at. What's up? Trying to go to Pan Express? Huh? All at your boy. She over here stressing.
Got a minute?
No, not for you.
Oh my God.
I really have nothing more to say.
You ain't said nothing.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
I'm trying to tell you.
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life.
Shot
But
it?
neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you?
Yeah, tell me something.
What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know.
I'm a motherfucking investigator,
I'm going
ho.
to the detention center tomorrow to
Yeah.
get some answers out of Ihara-san.
Let me find
What?
out. Let me find
I
out.
saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know.
You don't want to help him?
They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
I got the pictures. Want to see him? You got the nigga alive. I got him dead, stanky, ho. Keep playing with me. I know I'm putting her through a lot right now, but she's connected to... I don't give a damn. You didn't tell me something. She's got information I need to know before I go see Ahara. And I'm gonna get it.
And somehow Ihara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed on the day he got caught for groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder.
Told ya.
But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
No.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
Okay.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition.
Let me know.
So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
We're trying to see if the teacher bullied that dude's son.
My
y'all.
answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
Are you sure about that?
You dating that man, wasn't you?
Take a look at this.
Yeah, show him the maggots. Yeah, I see that nigga back there behind your picture. Why he back here, huh?
Toshiro Ihara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now.
Ooh, make her get her. Guilt trip.
If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone.
Let's go on vacation on a guilt trip, huh?
In
What's
fact,
that?
you'll never hear a word from me again.
Tell him.
So which is it?
Tell him he didn't get bullied. Go ahead, tell him. He's right there in the picture. Hold on, bro. Where we going, though? She had to go talk to me on the roof.
4 years ago. Not long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break, when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by.
Let me ask this nigga. He right
I
here.
called out to him to ask what was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up.
He did.
He was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on. Whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money. At first, they'd try to pass it off as a joke. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology.
Nigga was stupid.
And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun. Only so he and his crew could extract their tuition from him.
So the nigga deserved
They'd
to
even
get bodied.
break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner.
Damn, them niggas
And if he
savages.
couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or make him grovel in the bathroom.
What's that?
Didn't anybody see what was really happening?
You?
Teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye.
Like you.
Few students knew about it, though.
I know a teacher knew about it.
Anyway, I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher.
Fuck a homeroom teacher.
Mind
Bitch,
you,
tell the police.
This teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me?
What'd he say?
He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Why does that not surprise me?
Okay, so was it chairman?
To
Was
be
it
honest,
chairman? Who was that teacher?
It was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story.
You saw him with the bloody nose?
Someone still should have stepped in to help. If only I'd understood that at the time.
How you did not understand that?
You tried.
No, you
The
didn't.
only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him. Making sure he wasn't alone, things like that.
Wow, get his ass.
But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. On the first morning of the third trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he'd bullied him.
I did.
But he told you already, though. What? So 4 years ago, Sara Sensei stood up to Mikoshiba for his terrible behavior. All right, y'all. So Mikoshiba, remember, was one of her students. So this nigga was in the class with that boy as bullying. Then he come back to be a student teacher and got bodied. All maggots on his face. He deserved it. Then why she kept that all to herself for so long?
Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, I was hoping the truth would come out.
Shit.
Students were asked to fill out an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on.
What's
Didn't
up?
the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying?
So where's that stuff
How
at?
could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything,
They burned him up.
and the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them.
What is
Each
like
time he came
student
across any
athletes?
mention of bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online, but their posts weren't much to go on.
Okay.
Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence of bullying. He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman.
Okay.
So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings. That there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
He must have been an honor roll student. Shit.
In
That's-
Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across
Damn.
all grades.
Children?
Less than 3% are proven to be linked to bullying. Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too.
They'd be proven less.
But Ehara-san
bullying, or-
wasn't satisfied with those findings. So he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death.
I didn't get nothing.
As the trial dragged on, I was eventually called to the witness stand.
Did you hold it down?
Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open.
Okay, you didn't.
But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
Who is this nigga?
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side.
But you wasn't going for it, right?
I guess they were just that desperate.
But you wasn't going for it, right? Bitch, who is you?
After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying.
Because you was going for it.
It
You
wasn't
weak
like I
ass.
had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it either. The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty.
Not for the brothers.
And if I couldn't produce tangible evidence, then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
We're guilty for proving
So it
innocent.
was witness tampering. That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
Yes.
Man, you weak.
Must have been incredibly hard on you.
Man, fuck that. She weak. Don't give her that.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless.
Forget them.
What else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried to convince myself I did everything I could for him,
You didn't, though.
I can never fully believe it.
You shouldn't.
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another school. God, to think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
Stop. It says, wait. Where in this story did Hera definitely find out that Mikoshiba was a bully? It wasn't clear at the trial whether he could really bring himself to kill a person. Yeah, somebody had to tell him, like, bro. Maybe she told him, like, she's like, hey, bro, he really did it. We just ain't no evidence.
Maybe, but in that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No,
You didn't tell the daddy?
I've been silent. Yagami-san, you know what?
What's up?
Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far,
We fell off a ledge.
and one day he just jumped off the roof.
Did he get
roof?
pushed off too far?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years.
Damn.
Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
And you didn't step in for old
The
boy.
worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, don't overdo it. But afterward,
Don't
the
overdo it.
public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
You fucked
But
up,
if anyone was
girl.
gonna take responsibility for that,
You ain't shit.
Mikoshiba should have been first in line.
You ain't shit.
I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid?
I don't give a damn.
I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
You done? Or you finished? Let me see that shit. Why you didn't do that? Why you didn't do that? Why your makeup running off your face? Alright, she didn't do nothing, y'all. So I'm just go to McDonald's without you. I think I have a clear picture about what happened 4 years ago, and I read an interview of Ihara. Oh, we about to interview Ihara. I should go back to Yagua 99 and get some rest. Okay, we gonna go back and get some rest, but y'all ain't coming with me. Man, if you a bully, you weak. You weak as hell, bruh. If you out there bullying people, joking with people that don't want you to be joking with, man, you don't know what they going through at home, man. You know what I'm saying? You talk about a nigga that eat no quarter lunches, he probably ain't got no food at the crib, man. Why don't you be nice? Take a nigga, get some niggas some food, buy him some shoes you cracking on. Don't be a bitch and talk shit on them so you get laughs from your homies that don't fuck with you anyway. You go to jail, they ain't gonna be with you, but you got that laugh, huh? All you niggas out here doing roasts for likes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all too. I don't like none of y'all, that's why I don't do roasts. I don't give a damn about no laugh that much. To roast a nigga, how you feel? You don't know what's going on with him. The nigga probably got a big nose because his mama got a big nose. You can't do nothing about it. I ain't gonna talk about it, but you know what I'm saying? That's why I try to keep positive. I roast niggas in video games, but not really in real life, man, because, you know, I know what it is, man. I'm a nice dude, but I'll beat your ass if not play. So, we gonna end it right here. Next time we come back, man, we going to, holla at Ahara. We about to get this exclusive interview, man. So make sure you hit that thumbs up, share for your boy. I'm out here. All right,